And I gotta say, guys, I love this range, but I hate this. There's so much garbage out here now, like, in general, it's unreal. I can't believe that people have taken such an awe-inspiring act of God style environment and just trashed it like this. I think I'm gonna have to make a trip out here and maybe rent like a container truck and go ahead and really do the due diligence and clean this shit up for everybody once and for all, and really like show you guys what the former glory was. Because even though I'm happy to be here and bring you another EDGUN LESHIY episode today, this is not the environment that I like to see to do it in. All right, guys, so we're out here again with the EDGUN LESHIY. Last time I was out here with the EDGUN LESHIY, I almost blew the front bill of my cap off and sent a puck into space, I guess. Never did find that thing, but I did get it replaced. Let's go ahead and break it out of the case and check it out. Basically, that small red piece that you see right there, that piece is replaceable. And it's also got an O-ring on it to contain the air charge that comes out of this back power plant half of the gun. Once that thing has no magazine to go ahead and locate it in place as the air charge goes through it, that's when it ejects itself. So it is safe to dry fire, but it's not safe to dry fire when this has no magazine in it, or once again, there's no interference fit to keep it in place. All right, I actually do have some today. I have my big ones with me today, so I'm pretty happy that I actually have some, because last time I shot this gun with no ears, very, very, very loud. I also remember what happened with the sun glare that I was fighting last time, so I have my target at a slightly different angle, even though we're still at the same 25 yards. Still have the same magazines I wasn't able to use last time, and I haven't moved this scope at all. So hopefully, if everything's playing well with us, we 100% should be just back to drilling bullseyes at 25 yards. There's one pellet, two pellets. Pellet just wanted to slide into the breech. That's super. It's probably going to f me when I go to shoot this thing. So just so you guys kind of see exactly what just happened, I set the magazine in there with some JSB pellets, and that pellet that's actually in the breech is now in the barrel. So we'll see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm pointing it in a safe direction and keeping it away from myself at all times, right? Because, I mean, it is a live weapon. Pretty decent. Now, if we get a dry fire out of it, it's because it didn't cycle because that pellet was halfway in the breech. But I basically shot a bullseye first shot after breaking the gun, and it didn't make that crazy loud noise report like it did last time when it ejected the puck itself. So hopefully the gun's back in the fight. I haven't fired it since it broke. Let's have some more zoom here. More zoom. Does this help my... Oh, that's focusy. It's good. Dry fire, that's working good, dude. That's really cool, actually, because for me personally, I don't have the money or the ability financially to replace this. So if it was broken and I had to send it in for expensive service, it's no longer on my channel, right? I'll sell it busted. But it's cool to see it's actually back in the fight. I'm at like 208 bar at this point. See what happens here. Okay. Everything's good to go. Everything's good to go. Let's go top left diamond. Dry fires 2 times, and then I physically watched the mag cycle over. Cool, dude, it's working. Fucking cool. Based on the fact that we know it works, Let's really try and piss it off by going as fast as I can physically run the trigger. That's what my goal is going to be. This gong is about to get the business 100%, and we're going to try and just run 2 magazines as quick as I can run it. They're all precision with it. They just want this thing to fill so slow. It's either a restrictor on my tank or a restrictor on that fill port, because this thing fills slow. 228, 229, 233. God. Should be festive, because win, lose, or draw, I'm just going to keep squeezing the trigger as fast as I physically can make my fat fingers run until the gun's dry and making dry fire noises. So that's my goal. That's my intention. I don't see anything in the world stopping me at this point. So let's cock it. I don't like it. Better. And regulator got upset. I heard it make a noise. It made a noise. It definitely made a noise. But the gun didn't fail. The gun didn't fail, and I was able to click off some pretty quick shots there. 205 bar left. I think it's enough. Let's run it. Counted my shots and didn't hit the dry fire until that last confirmation squeeze. Definitely getting better at like what 8 feels like muscle memory wise when I really want to dump it out like that. And I still got 152 bar. So even from a 250 bar fill like we got to 255, the 150 bar level is a very safe level at this point in my experience for you guys to shoot it down to. Let's go ahead and move our camera out to 100 yards like we tried to last time. Get this thing filled back up to a good level of get this thing filled up to a nominal level of pressure and see what we can do at 100. Okay. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? You guys like how this episode is going as opposed to some of the other episodes we've done recently? I think this is pretty good. Probably pretty solid. JSB pellets seem to be performing pretty well in this expensive but reliable, for me, pellet rifle. People are going to ask the question, I know it's come up in the comments a couple of times, if you had to pay the $3,300 price tag brand new as opposed to the used price tag you purchased from someone else, would you still buy it? And I don't think I would. $3,300 is a lot of money. I mean, it's more than a Daniel Defense M4. So you got to really look at like what you're getting versus what the price tag is. And at a certain level, you know, it might not be as clean or as cool or as semi-automatic, but the Challenger Pro 35 is a pretty solid contender with this accuracy for accuracy, power for power. Real thoughts, real thoughts. All right. Give it the old rotate. Really try to make everything successful as possible. Not over zoom. So at about 24x on the magnification out of 60. So I still have some room to go. Could definitely get it a little bit tighter if I wanted to, but this is plenty for now. So much zoom, I've lost my target, so it's enough. Aiming at the top diamond with the expectation of hitting the middle bullseye. Little bit more fall. Raising point to top of target. Better. Dry fire. That's what I can do in my first magazine with no equipment failures with the EDGUN LESHIY 2 at 100 yards. I'm not that good, but it's not the hole-on-hole tack driving accuracy monster that I would expect. It is cool. It is powerful. It will get the job done, and with some barrel cleaning and pellet selecting and all the other super crazy things that real air gunners want to do with it, it probably performs great. But for me, right out of the box, if I paid the $3,300 MSRP, I would be disappointed with that at 100 yards with the recommended pellets. These are absolutely every bit of the expensive JSB pellets they said I should run, and I'm doing that. See what the second mag gives us. Is the second mag? Yeah, did that. All right. Can't be too sure. I've been known to mess up easier stuff, okay? See if we can just put all of them in that saucepan there. Better. Missed it. Low. Low again. Maybe coming off the regulator. 137 bar. How many more shots do I have? 2. It has to do it. Do it or die. It's either going to work or break, right? Had to raise my aim both times. In the second one, I definitely missed hard, but 130 bar is what we were able to get down to, and I didn't have a catastrophic failure with the gun. So let's check out the pressure for you boys. And let's go look at that 100-yard group. Really not a totally fair thing here, because we fell off the reg. But I caught one! Yo! Dudes! What do you think about that? Is that lit? Cool, man. I like that. That's cool. That actually makes up for it for me. I don't think I'm being fair with this. I do want to go ahead and top the gun up to a really nominal pressure and give it one more magazine. Try as hard as I can. Really try and put it on the paper. Probably use this bottom target down here so it's nice and clean for impacts, but I really want to try hard because I'm now excited again, right? I'm excited. Very cool, dude. Just in case the other camera didn't catch it. Yo. Fill action. I have confidence, right? I have a little tiny bit more confidence now. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. All right. 180 bar. That ain't very much. I think I'm gonna have to get my big tank and make this right. I wanted a right test. I'm gonna give you guys a right test. Okay. Big boy tank. Save this guy for later. That's what's up. It's not the gun that held me back. It's something with that fill thing. Because 205, 209, 211, 220. This one's filling quicker. My kind of fill. People have probably screamed at me in the comments, oh, fill it slowly. You're filling a pressure vessel. It's building heat. And I'm like, bro, they tested it at 500 bar. I know I don't want to be the guy that goes off next to it 350 or 250 because it was filled and got a little bit of temperature to it. But they do test this shit, right? And this is an expensive one. So hopefully they tested it a lot. Save the air for the other 400,000 episodes I'll film in one day. And get on the road with 261 bar. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. I see my target. Dry fire. I'd say that's a 100% valid group, guys. I mean, based on the fact that it's very similar in size range to that first group we laid down at 100, I say that's probably about what I can do with my skill set with this ammunition, with this rifle. It's nothing to really write home about, but it's not terrible in the same sense, right? And I think that this was totally valid conditions. The gun was functioning. I didn't have the sun in my eyes. I had a good optic. I had good recommended ammunition. I had pressure levels that were valid. And I repeated the test at range multiple times so you guys could see some good, valid impact evidence. I don't know what else to tell you. You know, if this is worth $3,300 to you, totally cool. If after seeing this, you'd like to invest your money in something else, well, as an American citizen, that's a choice that's available to you. I think it's going to be a great place to go ahead and end this episode. But if you like this episode, give it a big fat thumbs up. You want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe for more with that notifications button so you can stay current on the channel as well as when these videos come out. If you really like what you saw today, showcasing the EDGUN LESHY 2 9mm in its true capabilities as an everyman reviewer at 100 yards, make sure you share it so that somebody else can see it and I'll catch you boys in the next one.